Hello, today we're playing Astroneer again. We're continuing the game, so we should, how do we continue? Oh, load. So there's options, so there's ways to delete it before you actually had to go into your actual save files, like your computer, and then your Astroneer directory, then your save directory, and then you'd have to delete the save files. But I guess they finally added a way to manually delete them in the actual game, so I don't know what took them so long. All they had to do was put a button, GUI.button. If you click it, delete this save file. I don't know, I've created so many role-playing games in Unity, and I've created so many saving systems, and it just seems so simple. But I guess there's so many things to do in Astroneer that they have to code, but that's alright. That's all cool. So we're waiting for the loading screen. We should pause it. We shouldn't record the loading screen. Why are we loading? It's gonna take a while to load. Well, let's continue. I think it's loaded already. Alright, we got into the game, and then we're going to change the post-processing quality from medium to high, just so it doesn't make everything look so blurry. And we press the F button to leave, right? So now we could start a whole new game of Astroneer. So we're on our base before. Maybe we could work on the base. We know that there's a cave over here. So how do we do this? We just keep building it straight. And all the tether lines are ruined. So we just need to try to make a straight road. Yeah, we'll just make the base today. So hopefully the up in the video quality doesn't make it lag a whole bunch or something. So it looks like we found a good corner and a good angle to create the base foundation of our base on. I don't know why that one's still showing a triangle there. Gonna have to figure out how to corner the edges of the thing. So where's the tether? Is the tether completely gone? Yeah, and I think we sealed up our cave. No, there's still some things there. Where's the isn't there a tether here? Oh jeez, we're destroying everything, but we could fix it. Thought there was, I don't even know, the tether is completely gone. So let's flatten this place, and then we can just place a new tether there. Not sure where it is. Maybe it's under there or something. Maybe we'll have to dig it up. So for now, we know that the tether was buried there. Alright, and then we could place a tether. I think we just hit the T button, and then a tether gets placed. So now there's a new one. So now I think we also have to make glow lights and everything. So one of these angles is going to make this perfectly straight and get rid of the triangle. So I think this was a new angle that we found. So our main objective is to just make a perfectly square platform. Oh, so I don't even know where the proper angle would be. This is like when we change things. Jeez. So maybe that's the piece that we wanted. So we have to click and drag, because I remember it goes by the pixel that you started at. So this would be the right pixel, I believe. Everything looks perfectly level when we use this, when we put it at this angle. Yes, it's a perfectly flat surface by the looks of it, hopefully. Then, yeah, these episodes, they do take a long time to render, because we actually made all the episodes, and then we made all the RoboCraft episodes, and then we're like, geez, now it's going to take a 8 hours to render them, and then we had to upload all of the videos, so we couldn't even really do anything for 12 hours, but we definitely cleaned up the house a lot, and we cleaned up the car. We cleaned up a lot of things around the place. We got caught up on a whole bunch of things while everything rendered and all the videos were finished. So, is that the corner? That would be the corner of the place. So how do we raise this? Oh, okay. And then we just have to go to the edge there and then fix everything up. So now we kind of have a platform here. So now we just have to create the wall. So we just make a big, huge platform, and then we can just make stuff underneath the base. So how's our canisters doing? Don't do that. Click here, canisters. So we have one full canister, and then a canister that's not full. So we're probably still going to be having canister problems. So I know that we use this to get rid of everything. Then, no, so it's not that angle. So now we have to try to find the perfect angle to create the side of the wall here. So apparently you could create a perfect angle, and it should line up and then create a perfect square at the top. So that's what we're kind of looking for at the moment. Suffocating. Oh. So I'm not sure exactly how we're going to find it. Because if we fix this up here, I think, so hopefully this is the right thing. If we do the top of the thing, it should create a square. Well, it should square off the edge, I mean. And fix everything that we broke there. So now we could look at it and see that it's maybe angled a little bit wrong. So it probably is angled a little bit wrong. But it is looking alright. We just have to figure out how to make it straight. So probably do need a tether here. Oh, there's a tether down here. So let's just put this here. So now we don't have to worry about anything. So how do we straighten out this wall? So it looks like there's still a bit of an angle on here. If we dig here, I think it doesn't matter if we bring it in a little bit more. So I'm not really sure how we did this. We made the perfect wall so long ago. Like this, it should straighten up at the top, but it isn't. It's just creating angles at the top. Maybe we'd have to start at the corner of the thing. If we go to the corner of this place and then we work on that, then we'll be able to see the perfect 45-degree angle. Because maybe we're not even on the right angle or something. Because this is where we want to build the base. And then I don't know if the episode's way too long. It's going to take absolutely forever to render. So I don't know how we're going to do that. So there's a tether over here. We're going to have to move the tether though. Up on top of here, maybe. Alright. Let's move a tether over here. Then we can start digging over here and then try to figure out a 45-degree angle. So both of our containers are full. Can we make one? Do we have any resin? No. So we should go get some more containers. Shouldn't waste all this oil. Just run back here, and then maybe we had some resin. So we were researching stuff, so maybe it's done researching. So click the F button and then research. Research this one that was sitting there. So here is some resin. And then all the canisters. So now we can make a canister. So work light. What did we need for a work light? Copper. We never got any copper. Canister. Jeez, we just need so much resin to make all these canisters. I think we're all out of resin too. We're gonna have to go find some more resin if we have to make any more canisters. But eventually we could maybe research something. Because I don't even think that would be the edge of the base. That's not going to be the edge of the base. It's going to be like over here or something. Well, I guess we could just make like a thing over here. Because I think we're supposed to be finding where the 45-degree angles are in the corners. So if we just make a ramp like here or something. That'd be another start. So this would be where a turn would be in the base. Something like that. And here now we can try to work on this part here. Oh, and there's actually resin over here, so that's really good. So how do we make a perfectly straight angle here? That's not right at all. No. It's like going the wrong direction. I think maybe that's pretty close. That's almost straight anyways. So I think I might have found almost this perfect angle. I should line up with the edges over there. So I wonder, I think we had to do some work. Maybe it was easier with the alignment mod or the small mod or something. One of the modifiers for the gun. There we go, we straightened things out a bit. Jeez. So that's angling upwards. Alright, and then we'll pause the video. We'll see how long it is, because we don't want the video to run for absolutely forever. We do want it to be angled perfectly straight. We're still having trouble finding that one. Eventually, we'll have a perfectly straight corner here. Eventually. Yeah, we'll just pause and then we'll come back. And then maybe when we come back, maybe the corner will be straight, just so we're not here forever. Alright, so now we're back again because we've been here forever trying to get this wall. We tried to make one up here. We were going to make a wall up here. Because the corner, we still had no success with it. We were still trying over here. We couldn't straighten it out. But actually, we had enough bytes. We had like over 2,000 so we could research things. And then we tried to make a square, straight wall over here. But you could see it still did not work. So we're having trouble making a flat wall. I believe the ground is perfectly flat. It's just the walls we're having trouble making straight. But they have the alignment mod, right? If we go to research catalog on our backpack, we have over 2,000 bytes. So we're looking. Alignment mod requires 1 zinc, so we have 1 zinc. So now we could research the alignment mod. So now that is researched. And the terrain analyzer, we need that to color things. The inhibitor, maybe the narrow mod as well. That costs 1,000 bytes. So we'll just get the narrow mod and then the whatever the other mod was. So now we have to build them. So I think they're on the backpack. Maybe they're the narrow mod, the alignment mod. So we needed zinc. So we did have zinc over here. Right, we put it over down here because we were worried about storms, because there were storms in the game before, but now there isn't. So we have some zinc, so we can put it on our backpack. Oh, okay, and then it goes right there. So now we have the alignment mod. And then is it another zinc to make the narrow mod? So deforms terrain along horizontal and vertical planes, terrain tool alignment. So now the narrow mod. So hopefully this is the same thing, zinc. Yeah, it is. Perfect. So now we could make 2 modifiers on our thing here. So that might help out. So we could put this canister somewhere. Maybe we have to put them right on the gun for them to work. It's the alignment mod. And the narrow mod, we could put it on if we want to. We could try it without the narrow mod. So what is this supposed to do? I have no idea. We read a little bit about it. Then we closed the internet because it lags the thing. So, okay, so this is a wall mode. So it creates a wall perpendicular to the core. So we're facing here. And then if you hold the Alt button, it does This is supposed to build a wall to the core, so I want it to be straight. I want it to be this way. Alright, so maybe this will help. Maybe this mod will help. Hopefully it'll help, because we've been here forever trying to make a straight wall, and it has not worked at all. Is that what we want? I don't know. We're just ruining everything. Just gonna create a spear. We don't want a spear. We want a wall. So it just creates a spear. We have no idea what we're doing here. So we just wanted to make a straight wall, not a spherical circle wall. So it just changes depending where you are or something. It'll always just circle around you. Weird. So I don't know if that's what we're looking for. This is supposed to be a wall building mode, so I'm not sure. So we just build a wall perfectly straight up or something. It's supposed to be wall mode, and then we go like this. But then why does it curve? It's not even a straight wall. Well, we're gonna figure things out here. So we got the, we just wanted to record researching those. Now the place is absolutely destroyed. So now we want to take off the alignment mod. And then we want to fix our base, right? We want to try to fix our base here. So we'll try to fix our base. If we figure out how to make a straight wall, then we'll come back probably, because we're not having any success in this alignment mod. It didn't help at all. Now we have to fix everything. So we did have the perfectly flat place that we wanted. It was just the walls we couldn't make. So now we have to get rid of all of this stuff here. We don't need all of this here anymore. Jeez, this place looked so nice before, and then we got the alignment mod, and we thought it was going to fix all of our problems with the wall building mode, and then it turns out it just builds the wall in a spherical circle, so it doesn't line it up. I don't know. Maybe we're going to have to figure things out. Eventually, we will have a straight corner. Eventually, there will be a straight corner. Eventually, we will have a perfectly square base. We'll have a rectangle set up. Alright, now we're back to Astroneer. We've been here literally all day trying to figure out how to make flat surfaces and walls. We're still having trouble. We've been watching videos. It's actually 3 in the morning. We've been here since, I don't even know. Yeah, we rendered the videos and then we were here at like 6 or something. We've been here for so many hours, is what I'm saying. So it looks really neat. This is what we're trying to look at. We're trying to see with the different flat surfaces in the game. So we literally just built these things before recording this video. And then actually the messed up thing is that we use the same, because if you take your tool out here and if you go to flatten, it should use the same pixel as this one and the same pixel on this side. However, If we go over here, they don't actually line up. It makes zero sense. I don't really want to ruin it too much, but yeah, because we made this one down here. Well, I guess we could, well, I don't even know. I don't want to ruin it. Maybe if we bring this up here more or something, but I don't know. Essentially, it's not even the same. Yeah, that one's lower. This one's lower. It doesn't make any sense. So this is different than this one. Oh, maybe if we go to the actual layer up here and then bring it across, we'll be able to see like that. Because you're gonna see we copied these to try to make them exactly the same. And then we're going to look at the other disaster that's the other side of the base, because we've been fooling around with the other side of the base and failing miserably. So we'll go look at that in a second. But these are kind of supposed to be similar. I don't know if it's going to copy the same pixel or not. It's just so ridiculous. So maybe this is a straight line or something, but they should not line up. No, they don't. They're like 1 pixel off or something. Because looking at the base, you would think they would line up. But actually, when you bring them all the way out here, you find they don't line up. And then we found the edge of the pixel. So it's way over here. So it's really interesting, I guess. Because, yes, this is the main thing. We're trying to work on a base. We're trying to build our base from the ground. So we're trying to find the different angles that we could build the base at. These ones, it looked alright because we brought it out from the base itself. We brought it out here. We thought it looked alright. If we were looking at this angle, we're like, yeah, yes, looks like a perfectly flat base. We'll build our base here. But then you extend it, and then it goes all the way to the sky. So then we tried making a shorter angle down here. We succeeded a little bit, so it's a nicer angle there. And then we tried finding a different angle. So this ramp, we actually started over here. Yeah, we went over here and we tried to find a lower level over here. And then we were trying to bring this over here because maybe this level seems to be better. You could terraform the map anywhere. It's pretty sweet. So maybe we could use this level for the base, but then if we try to copy it everywhere, it's not going to be the same. So this is what we were working on. This is the good part. This is the neat part. This is the part of the base we're going to be working on for it now. Maybe we could make these into walls or something. We could make this the front of the base, and then inside the base could be this level. I don't know what this could be. Maybe another ramp or something. We could make our base into whatever we want. So now that we looked at the good part of the base, well, it's going to nighttime again, so we'll wait till it's daytime again. The sun's coming out, but there's the disaster over there. Here's the base we're working on. So this is the base we're working on. Soon it'll be an amazing base. Alright, now the sun's coming out again, so we've seen this is our new part of the base we're working on. This is the old part of the base. It's an absolute disaster, so maybe we were going to restart, but then we're like, no, we shouldn't restart. We could just fix up the place. It's just, there's so many holes down here, and we were trying to find a flat surface, and here we messed up the ground here. We can't fix the ground around the landing pad anymore, so we're going to have to figure out a way to fix the ground. Maybe we can just copy this over here and then just drag it over there, but we were trying to find another flat surface here. I don't know if we succeeded. And then apparently there's different steps for each polygon. So we were trying to find the next step with no success here. And then actually over here we were at this corner, right? This corner, we were looking at it before. We were trying to make a square corner. We were here for hours trying to make a square corner. We could not make a square corner. Just ridiculous how many hours we spent on this thing, and we didn't really make any progress. Well, this game has a really steep learning curve, but after you learn the base building, then we're going to be able to make some super sick bases. So this was a wall many times. We tried to raise a wall and make a wall many times. We just could not figure it out because I never lined up with the ground. We could never make it line up with the ground. So now we're stuck down here. Like I told you, there's so many holes down here. So many holes. So how do we escape this place? We don't even care about this place anymore. We're going to have to redo everything. We're gonna have to redo this whole base. This is gonna be the expansion to the base. So here we're gonna maybe work our way up. Yeah, we were going to work right up to the top and then see what it looked like at the top. Because apparently somebody said you could just build your way straight up, and then you could make a flat surface up there, and then you could make a super simple wall from that. So we tried that, and we weren't successful. So then we tried doing other things with this wall here with the wall tool. We're like, what's the point of the wall tool? It didn't really help us do anything. And then we were going to traverse over here. So yeah, so it even goes down. There's just so many different angles because it probably could be a flat surface, but we were trying to work our way up there. It's the problem with this game. The terraforming tool, it is still a problem. But I guess maybe I just need to learn how to use it again. Eventually I'll be a master at the terraforming tool, right? I won't even be able to do anything. So we did make a bridge. Watch out for the hole. You probably can fall down and get trapped down there. So the tethers, can the tether get caught anywhere? So we made it up to the top here. Here we go, the tether can be tethered up here. So I believed we found a flat surface, but then I don't know if it is a flat surface. Maybe it's just because these over here. Because I think we were messing with the edges to try to make the wall that we couldn't make. Because I guess there is only certain angles you can make the walls at, right? But then it changes depending what pixel you're at, right? So here we could make a flat surface up here. We were thinking about making that. Right, so this would be the upper level of the base when we're finally done it, when we finally find the perfect pixel to build everything on. So maybe this is pretty flat up here. Maybe we'll just leave this how it is, and then we kind of made a trail up here. And eventually we could make another storage center over here. So maybe it's not too bad. Maybe we found the flat surface. We just need to figure out how to make the walls. Yeah, if this is decently flat, because it's, oh, it is. Yeah, it's not even at an angle or anything. Oh, but then you could see the wrinkles everywhere, I think, when you look at the sunlight. Maybe it's just the end. We'll have to work on this thing, but here's the disaster of the base, of us trying to learn how to use the terraforming tool again, because we know we did play Astroneer a whole lot before. We did make a big base before. We didn't YouTube anything. Now, this time we were going to make a big, super sick base and then YouTube everything. So, that'd be the base part 2, the base part 1. We're going to work on the base right here. This is what we're going to work on for the next episode, probably. We're going to work on this here. But now the sun is down again. And then eventually we're going to go to see what that beam of light is over there. Beam of light has always been over there, and we've never traversed over to see it. So we do have the tractor, but we don't have the thing to tow anything. So, yes, that's the end of the episode. So here we learned how to use the terrain tool. We did not learn how to make a wall yet. We're still figuring how to make the wall. Right now, we're just testing flat surfaces, and we're testing all the angles to find an angle to make a base in. Eventually, this will be a base. And then we could expand upon it, and it'll be a bigger base. So we could expand it over this way, and then we could expand it over this way as well. And then we could expand it all the way over there, and then into the mountains probably. And then we could make roads going everywhere, all across the entire globe.